and convert that back to USD using the forward agreement. We typically got a forward rate of 7 for 1 year deals at the time from Russian banks. That means we get 7.8 million. So if I pay my customers 10%, basically I have left we would have made about $14,000 on the deal. Okay, assuming that's the case. But if you read the fine points of the deal, it said that 10% is guaranteed only if the forward agreement I made is honored. In early August 1998, Russia declared moratorium on FX payments. That was a fancy name for defaulting. Not only they said, we owe you money for these euro bonds, dollar denominated Russian bonds. We can pay you in rubles if you want, but we're not going to pay you in dollars. Not only they didn't pay in dollars, they didn't allow Russian banks to pay in dollars either. So for me, if I went to my Russian counterparty and said, here is 7.8 million rubles, please give me $1,114,300, they weren't allowed to, which means even if they wanted to, they could not honor that deal. Russian banks had to renege on their obligations. If nothing happens to the exchange rates, that doesn't mean much. But the day of moratorium, USD ruble jumped to 30. So I could convert, let's do this, 7, 8, and get USD. So I could pay my client only 260,000 K. Okay, that means clients lost a lot of money. For some of our clients, we even did leverage deals. We told them, how about you give us $1 million? We're going to put $3 million more ourselves, and we'll pay you, I don't know, 20%, provided that forward is going to be honored. We had a lot of greedy clients. We sold these like hotcakes, no problem. It was our best-selling product. I had one client. He was managing the cash for Formosa Plastics, uh, one of the Taiwanese companies. They had $8 billion in cash. Back in 1998, $8 billion was really big money. And, given Taiwan, more than likely, he was managing a lot of triad money because $8 billion in Taiwan, that's not going to come just from plastics. And there was a lot of leverage. My, I sold some Russian products too, but my main area of responsibility was selling Turkey, Czech Republic, and Hungary and stuff. So I was asking this guy to switch to Turkey because if I switched that $200 million into Turkey, probably company would have made at least $20 million on him. And normally the LJ gives you about 10% of what you made for the company as bonus. So I basically invited him to Istanbul. I wined him, dined him, took him to a lot of belly dancing places. You know, it's basically rated G version of strip clubs. Took him to Capitol, talked to Minister of Finance, Central Bank. Says, okay, I'm convinced. As soon as the maturity of my Russian deals and I'm going to switch to Turkey. I said, these guys are going to explode. Just switch. I said, no, I'm going to wait because I'm making real good money on the top. He lost about $180 million of that 200. The only reason is at that point he was still alive because he was married to boss's daughter. Trust me, you lose $180 million, even if it's not Triad to a Taiwanese company, they're not going to let you live. That's the counterparty risk that I'm talking about, right? And the reason that happened, uh, that we were able to offer on paper above market returns, those forward rates were not market clear rates, okay? Or you were basically taking counterparty risk. And we're gonna figure out, what that should be. So how to find out what is the proper forward rate. So let's do an example. I need to buy, I need to make a payment of 1 million USD. Any currency M means millions of that. And for now, I'm going to say 1 year. Uh, and get um, Japanese yen. Okay. Or I just need to pay $1 million dollars in 1 year. I am a Japanese company, so I need to spend Japanese yen to get that uh, 1 million USD. Current exchange rate is 142.65. I can either uh, do a forward agreement, uh, say the forward rate is 145. Just for the hell of it, market says it's 145. That means in 1 year, I need to pay 145 million Japanese yen. That's one way. It's simple. 1 year from now, I'll bring in 145 million yen. My counterparty is going to give me 1 million US dollars. We're done. Then I'm going to go ahead and make my payments. Or I can buy the USD 1 million now, spend